Hello YouTube, hello Twitch. You may have noticed YouTube, I am not where I was last time. I'm going to let you know now, just in the build up to this, I did a quest on camera, but I've bolted it onto the end, so chronologically this isn't going to quite like gel together. I did the Cloudburst quest from this guy off camera, and I'll let you know now, I kind of messed up my numbers a bit. I thought this quest was going to take me about 2 hours or something to do. And as I was doing it, I was like, hang on a minute, this is not going to take me 2 hours. Someone calculated it's like, it's going to take about 15 minutes, so I did this recording expecting it to be hours and hours and hours of like dead time and going to be miserable. And I was going to put you through the misery as well with me, because I feel like that's kind of part and parcel of what I'm doing. I'm going to try and do all the achievements. I want to do them on camera, which means you have to suffer with me, right? Including like these really, really like painfully tedious ones. Because Cloudburst, let's be real, it's pretty tedious. It's also that really awkward situation where it just requires enough mental capacity that you have to pay attention to what's going on. You can't just mentally blank out and just achieve your goal. You have to have like some degree of focus. But yeah, I did this, so I'm going to pop that on at the end of the episode. It took me about 15 minutes. Then I remembered what was the reason why I thought it was going to take me so long. So the quest here, by the way, was for 3,000, so you'll see it at the end of the episode. And you have to get 3,000 coins in one day. I did that in 15 minutes. What I forgot was the calculation originally was for 30,000. Now, you might be asking, why did I have the calculation for 30,000, not 3,000? Can't you count? Yeah, but I want to do a shopping list. I actually forgot, again, I do this thing off camera, like I leave notes in a spreadsheet in case I need to, you know, do certain things before a certain thing happens. Or if I'm like fighting a boss, I need to like write down the notes of what the boss is kicking my ass in and how I need to counter it. But I wrote down a little shopping list from this casino, whereas like, I need to buy, well, I say need to, I'd like to buy these things, like specifically these things. There are some other things I would like to come back and grab later, but right now, immediately, I'd like to get some good battle items, and some of the TMs here are actually quite important, so I worked out I needed about 30,000 additional coins on top of like the 5,000 I had. Not 5,000, 500 I had. So that's what it all like worked out towards. And I calculated for doing 30,000 and assuming it was the quest. It's my bad, but anyway, that's what happened. Anyway, off camera, I did grind 30,000 coins. So I'm going to do a little shopping list. And the shopping list is quite simple. I want to get Life Orb. It is a really good battle item. I have been using pretty shitty battle items so far, so I'm really looking forward to using something that will actually boost my damagios of my bugs. So give me a Life Orb, please. Just one will do, thank you. Then, I'd also... Actually, let me just do this in order of the ones I really need. I think I've got enough money for everything I want to grab, but the other things I really want to grab right now are the TMs Reflect and Light Screen, so let me grab them. Because I'd love a bug that could do screening. And actually, Orbeetle, my support one, part of my like consideration of using Orbeetle was it can actually set up screens quite efficiently. So I want to have a Pokemon that can do screens, and it probably will be that Orbeetle. So I again, very happy with the screens, very good supportive moves. Then I think the next on my list of things I really want to grab. So those were the three things I definitely wanted to grab. I should have enough for everything on my list. I want to grab Will-O-Wisp as well. Now, a lot of Pokemon can just learn Will-O-Wisp, like, that are fire types natively, but on the off chance I have to overwrite the move for some other battle, I want the ability to be able to put it back on again. Again, it's quite a good supportive move for just lowering the attack of Pokemon. Then, in Item Land, I want to grab Leftovers. Now, most bugs in the game are not particularly, you know, tanky. Well, it's a bit unfair, actually. Some of them are somewhat tanky, but there is one in particular that is super tanky, and I think we'll like this item, so I'm getting it in advance because I can't get this Pokemon yet. But yeah, most bugs right now, in fact, all the bugs I've got right now, probably no one's going to really be able to use this Leftovers particularly efficiently, but I have one in mind that wants to use it. Also, Leftovers, it can't be a bad item, right? It's used so often. Then in Item Land, I also would like to buy a Air Balloon. I don't really have an immediate thought of why I want to use this, but if I go up against something that's really got a strong ground type move, then I can put an Air Balloon on it and maybe we can get through the battle that way. And then finally, I want to grab weakness policy. So weakness policy is if you get hit by a super effective move, it buffs a stat. I think it's random, right? Weakness policy. And bugs, they've got a big weakness. They are bugs. So they get hit by super effective damage by numerous things. Now I could put weakness policy on a bug, especially like something that is a bit bulkier than the average bug. And, you know, maybe I can then get it to sweep through the opponents. That takes me down to 200 coins, and that is good enough for now. Later on, I think we'll probably, hopefully I won't need to do Cloudburst ever again. I'm going to try and find some way to just generate a shit ton of money, I think, and just buy the coins going forwards. At some point, I will probably have to buy the ability capsules, but I'm not super hot on that yet. Destiny Note I've already got. Expert Belt, we've got one of them. Wide Lens I can farm. Zoom Lens I can farm. Metronome, I can't remember if I've got it confirmed, but I've got one. Silk Scarf was another temptation. I nearly farmed some more money for the Silk Scarf, but I don't have an immediate use for it, so I was like, that's fine. And then I will like to get all the TMs at some point. In fact, there is actually an achievement for, or a quest for getting every single TM in the game, which means I will have to come back here again at some point, but hopefully again, as I said, I won't have to play Cloudburst. I will just buy the things with my money. Now, you may also notice my party on the left side is not quite the same as it once was, and that's because I remember what we're doing right now. In this area, eventually, we'll get to the point where we have to fight the 3 legendary dogs. Entei, Raikou, and Suicune. I don't know how to pronounce the water dog. By the way, all clearly cats. One is a lion, one's a tiger, and one's like a panther. So poor name, the legendary dogs. Just gonna throw that out there. But anyway, I have to fight those 3 legendary Pokemon, and I've got a funny feeling after I have to fight Ho-Oh or Lugia or something, which is pretty bad for my bugs. Like, you know, a fire-type Pokemon, especially a fire-type flying Pokemon, basically rolls through my team. So I need to change my party very slightly to hopefully deal with those guys. And that basically meant that I decided to put in... I need to put in Veil, effectively, because Veil can do super effective damage to flying type Pokemon. In fact, it can do 4 times damage to them. And we'll try and put something on it that allows them to survive through 1 hit. I've also changed my Araquanid around to Orchard, because Orchard's got a bit more special attack. Rainforest has quite a low special attack. So, yeah, they are the changes I've made to the party. And at some point, we might want to grab the better version of Meadow, but we'll just see how we're doing. So yeah, so this could be an episode where we actually get stuck very quickly. I'm hoping it won't be the case, but I can't rule it out. I may also want to change my lead. Actually, no, my lead's fine. You have a dark type move, which is fantastic. I told this story, by the way, and you're going to hear this twice if you watch the whole video. But the cloudbursting like tack on at the end, I was actually looking at VGC recently just to repeat the same story. And I noticed that, I think it's on, is it Regulation I or something it's on now? It's got some regulation, but either way, you're allowed to use 2 restricted Pokemon. And I noticed some people are teching into their parties, and this is not a common tech, to be fair. It's like 1 in like the entire field or 2 in the entire field. But Araquanid is seeing some play right now, which made me laugh. I was like, you know, the meme. And I was like, why? How's this happen? And I was like, you know, looking further into it, and it's like, there's a lot of spread moves going on right now. So Wide Guard strong, and Araquanid has got a counter to Wide Guard. Also, Araquanid really good into Fire-type Pokemon with its ability, and also pretty bulky and actually pretty good damage. I always forget the Water Bubble ability. It boosts Water-type moves as well. Not only does it, like, stop you getting burnt, and... I think that's it. It doesn't just stop you getting burnt, it stops... sorry, it does... It allows you to do more damage as well, so it's a pretty good ability, actually. So, again, I mentioned this at, like, the end bit. You're just going to hear the same thing twice. Don't worry, it's the ramblings of a man whose brain is not working anymore. And I said Volcarona was probably, like, the most competitively viable bug Pokemon of all time, which I think is also true. But Araquanid is seeing a little bit of play right now. The other funny thing about all of this as well, like, I don't know if, like, maybe my microphone, you know, is listening to me and it's sending the data out to, you know, Google and stuff, and then Google is sending me certain videos and adverts associated with the things it's spying on me with. But I got recommended a Wolfie Glick video of the best bugs of all time competitively, and I was like... So I watched that video, and generally speaking, it was kind of what I thought. There were some exceptions to bugs that I kind of, like, forgot about. But generally speaking, it's Volcarona or bust. Most of the other ones are not seeing too much play. I actually forgot Butterfree saw a little bit of play here and there. But yeah, the bug typing, not the best typing. Although, I say that, we're here to prove them wrong. But man, it got me thinking to like certain situations with the typing in this game. Clearly, bug's not a great type, right? It's just super effective into grass. Grass, psychic, and dark, right? Which is okay, but you know, you don't get super great things, considering you're then also weak to rock, fire, flying, which are all pretty common typings. Well, maybe rock, not rock, but fire and flying are fairly common to see on Pokemon. And then you're not good into ground typing either, and that type of jazz. And you're not good into steel typing, and you're not good into dragons, I believe. Why, when they introduced Fairy, did they make it that bugs aren't good into Fairy as well? It would have been such a good opening for Bug. It's like, we've introduced this really good type to, you know, take the edge off dragons, which at the time were also the strongest type. Why did they make Bug not effective? Some things I can accept, you know. They clearly had to make water good into fire. They clearly had to make fire good into grass. But man, I feel like you could have got away with Bug being super effective into Fairy and just bullshitting your way out of it. Like, oh yeah, the fairies, they're scared of insects. Ah, therefore it's super effective damage. Well, they just got done dirty by the new type being added to the game, and I say new type, this was, whatever it was, 10 years ago now. And they don't do effective damage into it. Like, no wonder the bugs aren't doing well at all. The other interesting thing was... Oh, I'm going to get the Pokemon wrong now. There's only one bug-type Pokemon that's ever been on a world champion team in, like, the 20-odd years that the VGC's been going on. And I think it's a Scavalier. But it's, like, a really niche case. I can't actually remember what the logic was behind it. But it was, like, an extremely niche Pokemon to counter, like, a certain restricted Pokemon. So it was seen play on some teams as, like, the 5th and 6th slot, which wasn't getting brought into every single battle. In fact, not being brought into a lot of battles. So that's like the one claim to fame is a Scavalier. The other, I didn't forget about it, but I didn't really mention Scizor either, which I was aware was like classically a good bug, but I couldn't remember it really having too much competitive success. It has had some here and there, but just never like at a Worlds. Alright, Lunatone. Did you go down to 1 Night Slash? I think you did. By the way, we do need to do these battles right now. I'm not at the level cap with a bunch of my Pokemon. In fact, I'm like 5 levels off with a couple of them, so we do really need this experience right now. I also have to be careful with my party right now. When I was like thinking about who to switch in and who to switch out to do this area, I need to be a little bit careful because my bugs aren't very good at doing HMs right now. Like, I think Heracross is one of my few bugs, if only, it might even be my only bug right now that can do Strength and Rock Smash. And then I want Yanmega in the team because he can fly. So I'm actually quite restricted with what I can use right now. And I think Araquanid might be the only one that can surf when surf becomes an issue. Although I did say this, actually, I was going to do this off camera, but I kind of forgot about it. My goodies box, I was going to trim it down to, like, be a bit more sleek, let's put it that way. Because there are some Pokemon in there that, realistically, I'm probably never ever going to use again. It may have been something as well that I bred specifically for one battle. So, now that one battle's gone, it kind of doesn't really have any value anymore. Like, as, like, maybe a weird EV spread. Oh, you're Galarian, your mask, right? I'll have a look at you. In fact, I might catch you just for the fun of it. Because again, if we're going to do every quest, I have to catch every single Pokemon at some point. Galarian, your mask, get in the flask. Do I have a quick ball? I literally have one. Just get in the Ultra Ball. Don't fuck around, please. I thought he got in. I was going to say, good boy. Good boy. Oh, good girl, actually. Alright. Where's Meadow? Let me put a status in this guy. How are you hitting all these slams, by the way? avoided my attack, you swine. There you go. Please stop. Another typing, by the way, that bugs aren't good into, Ghost. Like, so many things resist bug type moves. It's kind of crazy. Alright, we'll take it out of that box in a minute. Baltoy. Weird spinning top looking Pokemon. Be deceased. By the way, in theory at this point in the game, based on my notes I've got, I should be able to get Shuckle, but I've not been able to find it yet. I was going to say I'm really annoyed if this is light screen and reflect, but it's a Brick Break. Actually, pretty good TM to have. Again, there's a lot of Pokemon that know Brick Break, or they can learn it via leveling up, but just to have it so I can like swap it in and out of Pokemon, pretty powerful. How did I get in here, by the way? Can I do it yet? I can't remember. I might not be able to do it yet. I mean, we could just progress the game regardless. I'm not really worried about this. I'm just thinking, have I missed something? Also, can I ride my bike in here? For fuck's sake, I can ride my bike. Oh, whatever. We'll worry about this another time. Because I think it's just goodies that I'm missing out on right now. And I'm not actually 100% certain I can do it yet. It might be to do with the Braille tablet. Oh yeah, I need to fight this nerd. You who seeks passage to the heart of the Temple of Void. Prove your worth against the guardian of the sacred ground. I've just realized I have to solve a puzzle as well fairly soon. Alright, this is the first of mini bosses. It's Claydol, but I believe this Claydol's gonna get a buff. It has the raid dead health. Okay. An aura flare to life. It got a defense buff, special defense buff. Okay, so it got 2 buffs. And a drastic rise probably means that it got a +2 on defense. I can't see your health going down. I'm trying to flinch, by the way. Wait, do I have the flinch item on you right now? I have the dead item on you, I guess. Alright. This Claydol might cause me some difficulties here. Not inconceivable. I like, by the way, as well, I bought 3 items. I've literally put none of the items in my Pokemon. You got Toxic. So you're meant to be a Staller, I guess. Alright, just break through the shield. That's all we can do right now. Oh, I saw your bar move. You have leftovers as well? What is this monstrosity? And your body press. Yikes. That apparently not effective, did half my health. So when we go into the battle against an Omni Boost, it has Raid Den health. It tries to stall me. I see what this guy's deal is. I don't like it either. That should be me dead. I have opened the way, though, potentially for someone else to pick up at least some damage. But I think I've used my best Pokemon first to this thing, which might not be a good idea for me. No, we always have bug moves. Meadow. Let's see what you can do here with Pollen Puff. How much damage is this going to do? Alright, never mind, we're fine. You break through the armor, we're good. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting the one shot there. Right, just headbands his way through this wall. Very good. I can't remember exactly where Jax is here. I think... Oh, is he here? Jax, I'd love if you were here and just healed me. Oh, Jax is right at the bottom. Jax, come up here, buddy. I need your nurse skills. It's like the only thing you're good for. Shit, is this puzzle. Alright, this actually will be the entirety of the stream. Because normally this is a jigsaw on easy difficulties, but on like hard or insane puzzles, it's a sliding puzzle game, and I'm so bad at sliding puzzle games. Ah, it's a sliding tile puzzle game. I have to recreate this image. You know what? Print screen that bad boy. Open up Paint. And if you think this is cheating, you can say it in the comments, and I'm going to ignore it, okay? If you put that message in the comments, this is going to be as miserable already as it is without not knowing the puzzle exactly. Because I do remember when you do this as, like, actually a real puzzle, the side pieces are actually slightly awkward. Because you might notice on the left and right side right now, they don't, like, the border is not quite the right thickness, right? So it's a bit awkward to tell sometimes. Okay. So clearly that is a bottom corner piece, so let's get that down into the bottom corner. And I'll worry about the sliding elements later. Just get stuff roughly where they need to be. You're a bottom piece. You're actually that bottom piece. That's the other bottom piece, I believe. Let's get that down there. I think with sliding puzzle games, you typically want to move things around as like blocks of 6, right? To change the ordering. Holy shit, this is going to be pain. Ah, it's going to be so painful. You know what? Don't worry about it. They're at the bottom right now. I think that is a right piece. It is a right piece. So let me get you over towards the right. You're a left piece. You're a top right piece. So we'll do something like this instead. Again, it's not perfect, but don't worry about it. You're also a right piece, I think. What bit are you, though? You're a middle piece. Okay. Where's the top left corner? The top left is in the top right. Right, we can start working this a little bit better now, I think. We've got stuff, generally speaking, in a roundabout area that I'm content with. Obviously, there are some outliers, but... So, I need you to come over here. You're in the right order, so I'm actually going to try and leave you like this. Then I need you in this position, right? Wait, is this fine? Probably isn't, but... No, it isn't. But one baby step at a time, okay? Like, that's fine. That top row, chef kiss. Just work on the next row now. These are the wrong way round, but we can sort that out. Don't worry about it. Help. We could get these the other way around. I also need that like that, so maybe we'll put that in place right now. I mean, honestly, if you said what Pokemon this is, I could tell you it's Hooper. I think this is good enough, honestly. Alright, well, this needs to go into the sequence. Although, actually, I say this. I can't move things now. So I'm actually going to have to move the bottom row as well, right? This could be everything. This could be the entire stream. I said it could be. It really could be. So I need these pieces to get shuffled as well. The other way around. Trust me, something's happening here, okay? We are moving the needle right now. The needle... Wait. That's wrong. The needle is It's not moving. It's actually completely lost. No, that is fine. We can make this work. Well, we can maybe make this... Well... We'll think about it, okay? This is one of those situations where I probably can't just ignore the top, and I actually have to move pieces in the top still to make my other pieces work. It is the wrong way around. God damn it. Oh my god, I hate these puzzles. They're the worst. Alright, this needs to also move up, so let's just move this up now. You need to go onto the other side eventually. Does one just brute force it? No. Oh, I feel like I'm always one piece just off. Like, I want to move this one here. Which I guess means I have to do something like this, even though it's not perfect, to move it around one place. And repeat the process. Right? Wait, it'll just go back to where it was before. This doesn't do anything. I'm so upset. Why is it a sliding puzzle? Okay, this bottom corner can't be here. Let me just solve one of these problems first. This can't be here. That could be there, though. I think I have to fuck this up slightly to, like, make it better in the long run. Like, it's painful, but we just have to eat the pain. Well, I got that in the right place now, but... Alright, we just need to cycle this one back round again. I don't think it's a good idea to solve the top and the bottom and then, you know, the rest, but... I'm trying to get the gap in the right place, basically. Also, now I think about it, I probably needed to do something like this at some point. Like, the bottom is fine as well now. So it's whether or not I can just sort this layer out, which I think I can, maybe. Actually, maybe this is fine. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is actually a completely legitimate way to solve this. It isn't. It's not a legitimate way to solve it. Okay, I can't lock the top and the bottom then. It literally won't work. Unless I put in the bottom corner the fist. Which I can't currently do. Just rip it out there, me, and put it in the right place. All right, let's move this into here as well. Okay, so the fist can just slot back up now. I just need to get these in the right order. They're in the right order. I need to get that one next to this one now, to the right of it. It's at the right of it now. I need to get this one to the left of this. Wait. It's the wrong way around, isn't it? I'm literally doing it in reverse. Okay, cool. No, I just need to go the other way around. Right? If I go this way around, it solves it? Question mark? No, it doesn't ever solve it. Okay, so you need to be on the left, but on the top row. On this row, you need to be on the right. I see. Maybe. Okay, that's right. Now I need you on the left of all of these. That's right. Now I need you on the right of these ones, or this one. Which is now the left of this one. Wait, that's the wrong piece, you dummy. Wait. What's the piece? What's the piece that's meant to be here? I'm actually so confused right now. You have no idea. It's this piece. This is the left piece. I'm wrong. But we can fix it. So it's that is what I need to do. What's happening here? Hang on, I'm just having a stroke. Don't mind me. Okay, this is right. I just need to solve... It's so close, man. It's so close. I need you to go here. And then I've solved it. Which I don't think is going to be as easy as one step. Holy shit, this video is already 33 minutes long. And I think most of it's this puzzle. So that has to happen. And finally... This actually has to be like this. Wait, have I solved it? Is this it? It's that simple. If you use this as a walkthrough, that's how you solve that puzzle. Alright, cool. And then I get a battle as a reward. God damn it. Yeah, Mass, don't fuck me around right now. You have no idea what I've just gone through. You know what's worse? I'm pretty sure if I do all the quests, as I said, I have to do that like 3 more times with other puzzles. Really? Use grudge? Just die. Fucking grudge. What a scum Pokemon. It's fine. Where is Nurse Jax? Are you up here, buddy? Right, Claydol just headbutt a wall. You'd think the people that developed these runes would have considered this. Like, put a door in. Don't make the Guardian just bash his head through the wall. Boost psychic moves. Cool. I think it's worse than Twisted Spoon though, right? Actually not sure about this. Sublime. Unfortunately, you have the dark typing. So you're very susceptible to fairy. And bug for that matter, but fortunately you have a ghost typing, which is one of like 7 types, as I said, that resists bug. You want to learn Night Slash. The problem for you right now, Yanmega, is I very much like this stupid troll moveset, and I think Signal Beam is better than Night Slash on this moveset. So I'm going to not take it. I might consider like a super good flying move, like one that causes flinching. That's probably where we're at right now with your moveset. Alright, this is Jax's Staraptor that gets, like, actually rolled, I believe. Heal me. Yeah, no kidding, Jax. Thank you. I think you healed me. Can you heal me? Thank you, Jax. Actually, what a guy. I'm slightly concerned of my levels here. I also don't remember the order I have to do this in, which is the probably more alarming thing. I'm pretty certain the next room I have to fight like Entei and all that jazz. Unless I'm misremembering, but I think I'm not misremembering. I need the fire one if I've got one. Do I have a fire one? I do. The Ockerberry needs to go into Veil. I need you to live through an attack Veil. Then, do I have one for electric? The Wakan Berry. You are going to go on Orchard. And then the final one is not Regieleki. Thank God it's not Regieleki. It's Raikou. And I'm just going to try and kill Raikou with the rest of them. I have no belief Veil will kill Entei and live. Also, we have to fight them back to back, so it's basically a 3-on-6 battle. Because I can't heal between, if it's what I think it is. Yeah, it's what I think it is. Can I have this first at the very least? I don't want to fight a Geodude. Like, I haven't got time for that. Spell tag, cool. I've found like 12 of them, but I'm gonna throw a save here for, you know, no particular reason. Alright, who comes out first? Please be Entei. Or Raikou, I'll take either, but I'd really like it to not be Suicune. Don't show me blue. You show me yellow, I'll take it. I'm slightly concerned now it's the last one, but if it's Raikou into Entei, we've got a chance. You're getting an Omni Boost? Oh, it's actually Omni Boost because it was all stats rows. Well, that's not good. Have no other move other than electric, please. What's your hidden power? It was super effective, so we don't really know. I'm gonna guess it's flying. Well, we slowed it down at the very least. As I said, we kind of need to go 2 for 1 into these guys, I think. I'm just gonna take my damage. We'll Sucker Punch it. So it's doing super effective into me. It could also be water. Fuck, I'm not well placed to fight these guys. I can't paralyze it either with Meadow. But Meadow might... I think Meadow will outspeed it at this point. One thing I'll say about bugs is they're actually quite quick, generally speaking. I know some of them aren't, but if you look at the highest speed Pokemon in the game, other than like restricted Pokemon, there's a few bugs up there. Pollen Puff is my most damaging move, so let's see what happens. I am faster. My concern is... Oh my god, that did nothing. What was the berry? Citrus. Oh, how much does this do? Yeah, I was slightly concerned I was going to get one-shot by a Raikou T-Bolt. I think we are screwed. Are you faster, Heracross? That's my next question. If so, it's Pin Missile Strat. I don't think you are, though, even with a speed drop. You're not. I think you'll get one-shot by this. Oh, don't get paralyzed. Well, we got the Pin Missile off, so... 5 times with a crit maybe kills. You hit 2 times? Are you stupid? Alright, well, Olympus is dead. There's no safe swap. Aura Sphere on it as well. Doesn't really matter. I mean, you're dead if you come out. Actually, I say that. Low pressure. No pressure on you, buddy, but... If I detect and get a speed boost... Because this thing's had a speed drop. I think I might be able to outspeed it on the next turn. If you don't hit this Hypnosis, by the way, and also if you're not faster, you're dead. I am faster, you missed Hypnosis, you're dead. I think we're putting another death on the death counter. We have Quick Claw. Quick Claw Bug Buzz. It didn't proc. I don't think you're living through this. Actually, you're electric type. Maybe you do live. Yeah, okay, you do live. You're so shit. You're so shit. Quick Claw procced. I got a minute. Maybe you're a legend. Does it kill from here, though? Alright, one of them down, but as I said, I have to beat them back to back to back. I at least got the experience, though. Who is coming in next? Show me the blue dog. It's the red dog. That is real bad. Man, do you really need to give them the Omni Boost as well? We have to go into Orchard here. It's going to be a Fire-type move anyway. And now we know the order. I don't actually need to give you the Electric Berry anymore. It is Sacred Fire. I can't be burnt, by the way. Holy shit, it did half my health practically, still. And this thing's going to outspeed me, so... Oh, it has Stone Edge! Alright, we need to give you a Rock Protect Berry. It's over. My only way out of this now is Quick Claw T-Bolt Paralysis. Part 1 of the equation. But I need like 3 hits, I think, to kill. Maybe more. Alright, it's over. So... That's bad, is what we'll say. I'm going to need to get all my guys to level 45 as well, so let me just go back to dress code quickly to go to the battle house so I can just quickly kill some people for experience. Also, let me figure out who I need to bring. I think we can get better Pokemon actually as well from the box. So, the first... What was it again? It was Raijeki first. So theoretically, my lead was fine. I just don't know what its hidden power was. What item's on you, by the way? It's the thing that makes it... Yeah, it's like Incense. Unironically, do I want to give you the life orb currently? In the long run, you're not who I want to have the life orb on, but it might actually be fine. One of the things we need to do is actually get the best Rabombe out, which I think is Glenn. You got the best stats, right? You've also got Moonbeam, I think. Yeah, or Moonblast, sorry. Quick Claw's not particularly good, though. But yeah, you're the better version of the Rabombe, so let me get you in. Actually, you could hold the Life Orb, I think. Because you die in one hit anyway. There's, like, no reason not to give it to you. I mean, versus the fucking Raikou, I can't think of anything better than just throwing out my ground type. But what is the hidden ability? What is the hidden ability? What's the hidden ability? What ability would you hide from me? Let's quickly check. Wormadam. Sand. You take 2 times damage from flying. It could be ice, water, and fire as well. I feel like maybe it's not flying. Maybe it's water or ice. I don't really want to play the game of trying to figure out what the hidden type is, but maybe I have to do it. And I don't think you're going to be particularly good in this battle either. Although you could reduce some of the possible options down. Like, if you were hit by a super effective move, I think it would lock it down to fire or flying. Actually, it would just be fire, right? I'm so bad with the type charts. I always forget, like, I know things are good into certain things, but I always forget what's, like, not actually... Like, for example, electric's good into flying, of course, but I can't remember if it's the same the way around. Like, is it not effective flying into electric, or is it neutral? It's neutral. Okay. But it was doing super effective, so that actually is fine. Wait, so it isn't good. Okay, take it back. It can't be rock. Because rock wasn't good into ground, so it would restrict it to fire. I would know if it was fire or not, if I lead with this. I guess I can try it. The other thing I could do is what I said and lead with Orbeetle and go into screen mode, but I only get 1 bang for my buck if I do that, which is a bit spicy. And then, being in an electric type, the only weakness it has is ground, and my ground type Pokemon are not very good. I mean, you're looking at my ground type Pokemon right now. I could also throw in, where are you? Glade? Because Glade's got Drill Run, right? But you are one of the slowest Pokemon in the existence of the game. And I suspect you don't one-shot this thing. I'm actually really unsure about how I kill this first guy. But maybe it's fine. Maybe I just trade 3 into... I mean, I should say I trade 3 into Raikou. How do I kill Entei as well, like, efficiently? I guess Araquanid did do some good damage there. Okay. What if I don't use Veil? I use Charjabug. Charjabug lowers Reject's speed so that Heracross can get the kill instead. Or at least Heracross can outspeed it. If we get paralyzed again, so be it. So they're my crack 2 for killing Reject. Then Entei. Who do I use to kill Entei with? I guess it's Araquanid. So you move up to here. And if they die, it goes down to Yamask. I guess Yamega, sorry, to pick up the kill, not Yamask. And then finally we have Swissine. And I think my best bet then is you, sadly, which is not a great bet. But at the very worst, I've then got Glenn and low pressure to try and finish up the kills. Because I don't really have any better options, because again, I don't have any bug grass type Pokemon yet, because I actually can't have a bug type grass Pokemon yet. I do have electric ones, obviously, but they're all incredibly slow. I think this might be my best bet right now, which is interesting, because Veil is good into 2 of them, but I think we don't use them. But I may change my mind fairly soon. What are my levels, by the way? We are lacking some levels on some certain Pokemon, so let me just quickly grind everyone up to 45. By the way, this battle's here for HP EVs, as well as it gives out an actual shit ton of experience. Like, I'm gonna level, like, basically once every battle at the very least. Again, it's a really good quality of life that this thing is actually here, and the things that are in it. Like, each trainer has got very specific Pokemon that give a pure EV of a certain type. Do I want the guillotine button? Hang on a minute. A new theory's just cropped up. I mean, Quick Claw, guillotine. What a way to go. If I'm going for Quick Claw /flinch, I might as well just do Quick Claw guillotine, so I'll take guillotine for the memes. But yeah, as I said, this thing, each trainer has perfect EVs of a certain type. So it's so good for EV training. One of them gives you a ton of experience, one of them gives a ton of money as well. It's so well designed. Tempest wants to learn Crunch. You do not need Crunch. You're not here to do damage, so don't worry about it. You learning Lunge, though, I actually think I do agree with. I think you're a better special attacker, but equally, this is so weak, and you're more of a mixed attacker than anything, so yeah, let's take Lunge. Also, do I really need entrainment on this thing? Probably not. It was like a very niche strategy, which I didn't actually use in the end, but... I'll keep it. Unfortunately, these legendaries were back when Game Freak decided not to give legendary Pokemon good abilities, and then they should all have pressure. It's probably why they've actually been given an Omni boost. I think they're doing quite weak otherwise. Alright, we all 45s? No. Always one. Alright, everyone's at the appropriate level. So, I need you as the lead. I need... Who was in second? It's Raijeki goes in second. Who did I say I was going to put in versus Raijeki? Not Raijeki, it's Entei second. So it's Orchard that goes into Entei. And then Swissine takes this. And I'm assuming you get knocked out to Raijeki, you get knocked out to Entei eventually. And then you beat, with your other 3 friends, Swissine. Then I need to sort out the items. I think I'm going to put this on you. I don't need the Quick Claw on you. You're probably faster than all of the legendary dogs anyway. And we might need that damage boost. I think your Lax thing is fine. It's then Orchard, what is the answer for you? I think I can just give you Mystic Water or something and feel relatively happy. And just do as much as Entei as possible. You've then got an Eviolite, you've got Quick Claw because you need it. And I think I'm right in saying you've got Razor Fang. You have got Razor Fang. What I should also do right now, and I'm sorry about this, it's going to be painful. I need to give you a burn. This is a hard enough battle that I have to do this. Otherwise, I'm making my life harder. Where is the volcano? Whoops. What am I doing? I'm just pushing buttons right now. But yeah, my item situation now is so much better. We've actually got some good items. It's not like, shall I just put a random berry on this guy and just hope for the best? Whoops. So yeah, just a reminder, Magby has flame body, so I'm going to hit the Magby until it burns. I don't think I've got a better way of doing this right now. Do I need the Brick Break PAP or the Night Slash? I'll mix it around. I'll hit you with one of each. Alright, 130% chance down. Another one. So surely I get it on the third one, right? That's mass. Although I'd say that it's not 33% chance, it is 30, so... maybe I get unlucky. I hit the 10%. Magby, please. Please. I'm in a fucking active volcano. Where are you? It's literally your jam, Magby. There we go. Alright. I don't care about Roly-Coly, whatever it's called. I do like the Pokemon, but not going to be useful for me in a bug-only playthrough. Alright, let me fly back to the ruins. Please take me back to the top automatically. Alright, cool. We can just run back up. We don't need to solve the puzzle again, thankfully. If that were the case, I might commit an act. A forbidden act. Also, do not speak to Jax, because Jax, I think, will heal me, and I really don't want to be healed right now. I'm also going to throw this out here. I'm going to make a save, and if we die, then I'll just reload the save. Unless it proves to be, like, impossible what I'm trying to do. So, let me create a save here. And I will also create a save state. And if I die, I'll count as a death. Man, if they come out in different orders, by the way, I'm actually really screwed then. Well, I say I'm really screwed. It'd be pretty bad for me. I don't know, again, if this is random. It's a 1 in 3 chance I see this guy again first. I assume it's a set. Right, Tempest, you're about to give me some information, buddy. Because if you take super effective damage, this thing is... its hidden power is fire. You T-bolted me, so it's not fire. Otherwise, you would have done the same thing. That's Eviolite Charge Bug for you. People don't teach you this trick because it's not a great Eviolite Pokemon, but compared to the other bugs, it's acceptable. Literally, all you're here is to lower the speed of this guy. That is your purpose in life. I'm assuming 3 speed drops will let Heracross be faster. I say 3. We might be only getting 2. No, we do get 3. Okay. Heracross, it's time, buddy. Please be faster. And if you don't hit a 5 times, which actually I think won't kill with Pin Missile, please hit the flinch. We are faster. That's important. Please flinch. Or kill. I think you're not killing, but... nice crit. There's the berry. So you're definitely not killing. We're going for the flinch. Ah, I think we get one shot right. No, we didn't. We lived. No paralysis. No, don't die to the bird. Oh my god, that's close. I think we send it again. There is a mischance and pin missile, but I'm not convinced I kill with Brick Break or Night Slash from here. Pin missile, I think, has a chance to, but the flinch chance is higher. We will die to burn, though, regardless. So maybe we should have just taken the Brick Break, because who cares if we die this turn? Oh, does this do some effective damage? No, it didn't. So it's water or ice. By the way, this didn't really matter in the end, because I'm faster than this thing, and I don't think it's got a priority move, so I will kill it this turn. That's fine. I want to go 2 for 1 at the very least, but a 3 for 1 where my third doesn't take any damage, I'm okay with. I did switch into something though that has got the life orb, so I did take some damage. Possibly my bad. But I just didn't want to risk it. I think Yan Mega would have been faster as well, though. So, a bit of a misplay from me. Araquanid, I have no smart tricks with you. You're literally going to push the water move and hope that it kills. I've just realized you've got Stone Edge, right? You're going to one-shot me, I think. If this one-shots me, then I have something I can use to address this. I just give you the Stone Resist Berry so you get 1 attack off. Don't one-shot me. Holy shit, that thing's strong. Because I'm pretty bulky. Admittedly, more specially bulky, but... Okay, there is still a way out of this, but it's going to require a lot of luck now. I need Glenn to hit Stun Spore. I did not expect you to be faster than me as well. Okay, there's no way out of it. I'll take the death. That's my fault. I forgot why I needed to put an item on you, a special item. Did I just save over? Whatever, just reset. I think I saved over my what's his name save, my save state save, because I'm stupid. There we go. Alright, where are my items? You get rid of that junk. This does leave me with a slight issue, though, of how do I kill it afterwards. Because I don't think Araquanid will one-shot it. We'll find out, though. Theoretically, Bubble Beam could give me give them a speed drop, which actually might make all the difference. How quick is Entei? I mean, I don't know exactly, but roughly what area we're looking in. Actually, on the sheet, theoretically, it could be slower than me, but I think my Rabombe's not max speed. So, I'm actually somewhat... Oh, it gets an Omni Boost as well. It gets a speed up. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's the reason then. Alright. The opening is fine. I'm happy with what this guy is doing. That crit actually might matter. I assume a double speed drop is enough for me anyway. But if it's not, then the crit killed me. Okay, I'm faster, so the crit was fine. We're going to go for a flinch here. It will also pop the berry. We didn't get it. Again, a crit here will cause me to lose. I'm going to save over some time. I could fight this, but I'm just going to restart. Just reload it. A double crit. Pretty disgusting. There's some other stuff I could possibly do in Charge Bug as well. But I'm actually quite happy with the movesets it's got, so I don't really want to change its moveset for this one specific battle, which I think we could probably beat this battle at this point. I just need to get some good fortune. And realistically, what would I be adding to this guy? I don't know. Something pretty minor. Like maybe lower accuracy or something to make everyone else's life easier going forwards. I could put up a screen maybe. Alright, show me a flinch. We've not seen one yet. There goes his berry. Lower all the pin missile, you hate to see it. I died to the burn. Okay, it's a damage roll. Show me interest. How much does Moonblast do to this guy? Not a lot. Okay. Reload it. Alright, we got 2 speed drops. This thing is all I needed anyway. Show me a flinch. Or more than 2, please. Oh my god. Alright, show me living. Show me a good damage roll for a change. I lived on 1 more this time. It's crazy. How did my second attempt go so well? And then every other attempt since then, this thing has just like kicked my ass. God damn this thing. I really don't, like, I think I can put Mud Slap on this thing, but I'd have to trade another one, which means I'd have to do it off camera, and I just don't want to do it. Get a charge book specifically for Mud Slap. It's interesting that I'm also down to 2 hits now. It's supposed to be some like really close damage rolls. Show me more than 2. A flinch. A low damage roll, please. Am I losing my mind? I lived through a T-bot last time, didn't I? Well, I say last time, but the first time I brought this squad to this battle, I lived through 1 T-bot. With the burn as well. And I can't do it anymore. Heracross doesn't have it in him anymore. Alright, let me have a quick look at my TMs. Do I have something to lower its accuracy with? Do I actually have Mud Slap? I might use it. I have Rock Tomb, but that doesn't really do what I want. Oh my god. Whatever. Eventually I'll roll more than a 2. It'll happen, don't worry about it. The laws of probability dictate I'll eventually hit a flinch or hit a 5 times. Did I miss Mud Shot? I didn't know you could miss Mud Shot. Then I lower all the damage. Actually, this will be an interesting tell. Am I faster with 1 speed drop? Nope. Okay. So you have to get a double speed drop. I'm down to burn here as well, regardless. I just want to see how many rolls I get this time, since I've already lost. 3. This fucking Pokemon. Ah! It's supposed to be the easy one. Like, I swear, I've missed 2 95 accurate moves. I can't paralyze this thing. I've actually lost this battle already. I can't win anymore. I might as well put it on the death counter and just restart. Because I need to get at least 2 speed rolls. Two loss of speeds. Alright, how about hitting your 95 accurate move? For a change. Alright, we hit 1. I think I'm going to die to the next hit. I did. But that's fine. We set up Heracross for great success now. Show me a flinch. Oh my god, he's hit more than 2 times. He's going to hit 4 times. Astonishing. That does pop the berry, but it's nice to actually progress slightly in this battle. A flinch? A flinch! Okay. It's happening. Heracross is doing it. I'd love Heracross, by the way, to kill this thing, so I've got Heracross for the future as well. No, I don't think he's going to be that important in the other battles, because he's probably slowed the other 2 dogs with an Omni Boost. Like, was it always this hard, Heracross? Did we have to, like, make it awkward? I think we kill with a Brick Break from here. Alright, 1 dog down. Okay, now test number 2. Araquanid, do you live through a stone edge with the berry? And how much damage do I actually do to this thing with its defenses up? By the way, stone edge is 90 accurate, I think. Maybe even less. Quite a lot of damage, so we're not living through another one. Fuck, it's not a lot, honestly. And I didn't get the speed drop, which I guess I didn't expect, but... Wow. Are you sure you kill from here? You must do, right? Alright, the game's smart. The game knows the calculations. Alright, Heracross. Sorry, Heracross. Yanmega. It's time to do a little trolling, please, buddy. I'm slightly concerned, though, that I'm not going to be fast enough with this, but... Is Detect... and 1 speed boost enough to make you outspeed this thing? And then don't miss Hypnosis. I'm not faster, so you're fucked. Which means this strategy is slightly fucked. I guess it means I can't even just give Yanmega a berry because he's going to get killed by 2 moves. Alright, well, this one's over as well. I think. And actually, it won't work my strat then. Yeah, because I'm slower than you. I'm slow with Rabombi as well. Fuck, this thing is horrible. Because you're not living through this. And then you're not living through this. I forgot I got Quick Claw Guillotine. Wow, okay, well, that's a problem. Actually, an extremely big problem. How do I kill Entire with a bunch of bugs? I'm also going to load the save, by the way, just purely because... Well, 2 reasons, actually. I think I lost my berry, but also I don't want to lose the burn on Heracross, because I think I'm going to need it. So, who's my answer to Entei? Because I can't possibly outspeed it. Oh my god, this actually could be the end of the story. I don't immediately have an answer. I could throw another Araquanid in the squad, but Araquanid will get killed by Stone Edge. I could, like, pray for a Stone Edge miss, but that feels pretty bad. How accurate is Stone Edge? Is it 90 or is it 80? Stone Edge. It's 80 accurate. Fuck you. You've hit every single one. Fuck you. Oh my god, my bugs. And I can't realistically go into a steel type because I will 4 times fire. So what's the plan? What is the plan? And actually, I say I don't have a bug grass type Pokemon. I could get Wormadam Grassy. It's the one Wormadam form I've not bred for, because I have had no reason to use it so far. But maybe the answer. Or do I just do Quick Claw Guillotine? Is that actually the best strat? It feels so shit. I don't think a bug ever has Prankster, right? So I can't set up a screen before it. And even then, isn't Sacred Fire? Wait. You're mixed attacking me, right? Sacred Fire is special, I believe. It's physical. Okay, I'm wrong. Sacred Fire, by the way, 95 accurate. I wonder if you're holding an item. Fucking Stone Edge. By the way, how the fuck does this thing taught itself Stone Edge? Stone Edge is a TM. Where's he got the TM for Stone Edge from? He doesn't learn it naturally. Scumbag Entei learning in his spare time. Like, even if I use 2 Araquanids... Oh my god, if I use 2 Araquanids, it's still not going to pick up the kill with the same move set. Any ideas, chat? Any ideas? I mean, I've got ideas, but the only ideas are like unbelievably low accuracy based things, which are going to be so painful to implement. Wormadam Sandy, you take 4 times damage, right? No, 2 times to fire, and only 1 times to rock. Oh yeah, ground typing. So, is Bulldoze, do you always give a speed drop, is my next question. Bulldoze, or is it random? Pokemon. No, it's May lower. What's the chance? Is it 30? Oh no, it just says it lowers. Effect rate 100. Okay. So, I've also got my team wrong on the side. There is a world where we bring Wormadam Sandy instead. Hang on a sec. I've flown to the worst place to do this. Actually, no, I've not. I've just thought about it. This is fine. If I use Wormadam Sandy, then I can give him the fire resist berry so he can't get one-shot by Sacred Fire. I assume he won't get killed by a rock move that he resists. Well, sorry, it's neutral. And then I get 1 Bulldoze off with this guy, is the strat, so that we slow him down. Otherwise, I need to get Bubble Beam speed drop, and if I can get a speed drop and Heracross can live through Raikou, then Heracross can do the same thing to Entei. But it's not going to be as good because my multi-hitting a move will not be good on Heracross. I could fully breed a new Heracross, and also, let me just close my door because I'm like getting blinded by God currently. I could breed another Heracross, which I'd really rather not do, because Heracross is an egg move can learn Rock Blast, which would be pretty good with the whole strategy. But as I said, it would require me to breed a Heracross, and I'd rather not. Oh, the other thing I should check, actually. Where's my guy? No, you're the max speed one, so actually I can't make a Rabombe faster than you. But I'm pretty certain that does mean that if I get one speed drop on this thing, then I can theoretically outspeed it with Rabombe, which means theoretically I can put... Theoretically, I can put Stun Spore on you and then everyone can outspeed you, but it would cause me to only have, like, 2 Pokemon in the last battle, and my Heracross strat would be really scuffed. It's really, like, low accuracy plays, so, like, low percentage plays, but I think I'm gonna have to do it. Also, I need to now level Gale up, so I apologize. I'm gonna have to just run through this again. Alright, I know, no, I'm sorry. And this all assumes, and I don't know if this is true, that Veil lives through a Stone Edge from Entei that's boosted one time. And if you don't, I'm fucked. Which I don't love, to be honest with you. I don't love the idea of putting my entire strategy on praying that my move just doesn't get killed. You want to learn Attract. It won't work on a dog, sadly. Or at least that dog is a legendary dog. And we all know that legendary dogs cannot be attracted because they have no gender. Fuck. I was trying to save the burn on Heracross, but I can't. Alright, we'll have to reburn Heracross as well at some point in the future. I wish in this game, and it's true of a lot of ROM hacks, they let you burn at the Pokemon Center, which I know, like, is counterproductive logically, but it would make my life so much easier if I could do it. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. The other slightly awkward thing right now with my party is that I think I'm not bringing Yanmega anymore, which means I lose the ability to fly. But I don't really need the ability to fly. You want to learn Psychic? I mean, if you're specially attacking base, it's not a bad idea, but I think you're not. I think I made you more of a physical attacker. I mean, your like attack stat's garbage anyway. It is Psychic, though. Bug Bite's interesting. I don't know if the Entei has got a berry on it. I'm just gonna say no. Alright, what level did you get up to then, Vale? Was it 44? If you're on 44, this should level you to 45. Yeah, okay. Oh, by the way, this is not the end of all of this. I think I have to fight the legendary birds after this of Ho-Oh and Lugia, so... But I do have to do that back to back to back to back. So I can actually change my party between there. Alright, let me just take Tempest out temporarily. Yanmega, I need you for a second, buddy. So I need to fucking fly to a stupid volcano, then I need to fly back to Dahara, and then use the Abra to teleport back and then run back up again. Alright, 1 for 3. Two for 3. Is it going to be 3 again? No. Okay. But there was always that 10% chance. It could be 4. And if it's not this, then mathematics, it fails me. We've been failed by mathematics. It's that simple. Wow, not 5, so it's 6 now? I'm getting the bad look out now, okay? This is fine. There we go, flame body triggers. Alright, Yanmega, fly me to the Dahara City Pokemon Center. Do not heal here. That would be big sad times for me. Put Chargeable back in, take you out. Although I actually quite like the idea of you, Yanmega, but I think I'm going to decide that Swissine is going to take on Lightstorm, which is probably the worst idea I've ever had. So we might be flying back down this mountain again. My worry about Swissine and like bringing Yanmega into that as well is I think that one might be faster than the other dogs. Don't quote me on this one, but either way, it almost certainly is going to have an ice move. And I don't want to deal with that. So I'm leading with Veil this time, I think. Sorry, not leading, but into the entire part, I'm going to lead with Veil, who should be holding the Orca Berry. I think we're good with everyone else. Okay, Abra, take me back. Oh, you take me to the top. Okay, this actually was a super optimal play, it turns out. I love to see that. And we'll create a new state. Now, I need to go through all this pain again of the first battle that took me some time to get through. But I think it's somewhat of a more elegant solution at the very least. Just pop another one. Because if I get through this, I only lose one Pokemon. So I should hit one more. Okay, that's fine. I expect to down the next hit. Okay. But he's done his job. Now, Heracross, it's time for you to do your job, buddy. We're asking for it again. A flinch. Alright, you've gone beyond average. I'm very happy of this. You're going to hit again as well, so there's a reasonable chance for a flinch here. You didn't get it. Depends on damage rolls now. If it's a low roll Thunderbolt, which it isn't, we could have lived. I think this, again, just guarantees we lose this now. I really need that flinch. Because I can't one-shot from here with anything faster than Raikou. We got crit, so I think I can't win this one either. Oh no, we can. We hit the 2. That's fine. It might be more, like, reasonable as well to do Brick Break if he does more damage and just go for the one-hit flinch. Because if I leave it, like, below half, I think Rabombe can kill. But like, this is the optimal situation that I've got right now. Do I get my flinch with the 5 times? I do. And I think we go for it again. I'm just not convinced exactly what the damage I get on this. Let me for science. Let me see if Night Slash kills from here. I think this is my better bet. Because I get an almost guaranteed crit. Oh, I said almost guaranteed. Versus Stab. Let me just see if Brick Break kills from here. If it doesn't, then I'm sorry, I've thrown. It doesn't quite kill. That makes me sad. Okay. I'm also going to quickly check something else. I might have fucked up here. Is Night Slash... I mean, I guess Night Slash, if it hits the crit, is better. But I don't think it's 100%. How much... Night Slash. Because it'll do double damage, right? Versus the 75 plus 50. Can you tell me what the actual chance of the the high crit to hit. Base crit rate on here, it says 12.5%. I kind of don't believe it, but... You're a swine. Wait, I think I put the death counter on. I think this will be 100th. Alright, Charge Bug, doing great work. That crit simply didn't matter. Heracross, again, I'm sorry I asked you for this, but... You did give me the 5 times. No, the 4 times. You gave me the flinch, though. From here, I have to pin Missile, though. And go for the flinch. Oh my god, it's such a low outcome, isn't it? Because I need like a crit on my 5 times as well. Oh my god, this battle's miserable. Any better alternatives to this? Not stuff I can do in a short time. Like, it'd be better if I could put this thing to sleep and just hope for a 3-turn sleep and kill it in 3 turns or something along those lines. That'd probably be more, like, more mathematically reasonable than what I'm doing right now. I just missed an attack, didn't I? Oh, I got low rolled on the damage of this time, so I did get my 2 times speed drop. Man, it has to be a low damage roll, right, on the Heracross that lets me live. Like, an extremely unlikely low roll. It's just weird that it happened the first time, and then never again. But this Heracross play is, like, cursed. I used the wrong move as well. Well, let's see how much this does just out of interest. About half. Did I get the flinch? No. Funnily enough, if I'd got the flinch there, it would have been actually not too bad. My only other thought, as I said, is Escavalier uses Drill Run, but I don't think that's going to do half to this guy. And I would have to put Quick Claw on it because Escavalier is like the slowest Pokemon in the game. It's not the slowest, but it's down there or up there, depending on how you want to look at it. I missed the flinch. He's high rolled. Well, I say high rolled. He's normal rolled the damage. Oh, this fucking Pokemon. Ah! I think the worst bit about it, as well, as I said, the first time I did it with, like, this strategy, it worked so well. And then since then, I've done it one more time. Like, I won the lottery on my first attempt, and it makes me think that I can win it every single time now. Like, the lottery's easy. You know, there is something else I could do. Assuming this guy learns Light Screen, if I ever get in a situation where I live through 2 speed drops, I should put Light Screen up instead. Because I think then you would live through an attack guaranteed. Which means that I've got a better chance of actually achieving what I need to achieve. That's not going to flinch, is it? Oh, I got a 2-hit flinch. The problem with Pin Missile is I'll trigger the berry, so I'm almost certainly not going to kill him with the Pin Missile. I'd have to get another flinch. Night Slash, maybe with a crit kills, but I think it's like a 12% chance. And also, if I don't get the kill, I won't get the flinch and I'll die. And I also triggered the berry. I think I go for the pin missile for flinch again. So the berry gets triggered. If I get like 2 crits of my pin missiles, then I think I could kill from here with a 5 times, but that is like super, super unlikely. I've at least done as much as I can in terms of like hitting as many as I could. Okay, we didn't get the flinch. Rabombe, can you actually kill from here? Just out of interest. Can't even kill from here. With Life Orb, by the way. I could put a more damaging... What decides the crit chance is the same for all attacks. It's basically the same for every single attack, I believe. I think there are some moves, though, that say they can't crit. But I don't know them all off the top of my head. But it's like everything has a... What is it? I think it's a 1 in 16 chance to hit a crit. And then some moves have an elevated crit chance. So, like, theoretically, Pin Missile has a higher crit chance because every single attack counts as a separate instance of attack. So you've got the 1 in 16 5 times of getting it, but obviously it does less damage. And then a crit is double damage. Where's Light Screen? Where are you? Can you actually learn it? You can learn it. The thing that pains me here is I really like Sticky Web on this thing. Mudshot is probably the weakest thing, but I need to use it in this battle. Electro Web is an egg move. So do I get rid of Spark? But if I get rid of Spark, I can't easily put it... Actually, Spark's the easiest thing to put back on here. I can't threaten damage anymore with this thing, but I guess that is what it is for this battle. I'll just take the screen back off again later. Alright, let me try this and just see what happens. And actually, I think I'm going to lead with a light screen. I can't take Eviolite off you, so I don't need to worry. In fact, while I was in here, I think there's a Pokemon in this area that drops Light Clay. I should really farm it. It's really good with the Light Screeners. Actually, Light Screen and Reflect with Light Clay is seeing play right now in VGC. But on a good Pokemon, not a bug. It's on, what was it called now? Grimmsnarl. So I think we Light Screen to open. And then we see how the damage rolls work out. I think I will still get 2 attacks off here, but I might be wrong. Oh, he body slams me instead. That's fine. Now, I will also say, if this takes too long, my screen will run out, which is also not optimal, so I ideally need to get killed on the next turn still. Although I think the screen's going to run out as Terracross comes in, which is going to be so fucking stupid. I think it's one more turn of screen, right? So stupid. So stupid. Okay. So I have to... I mean, we'll stick to this, but if I'm going to do this, I have to low roll, or hope he low rolls one of his damage rolls. And then light screen at the end of it. No, that still doesn't work. Yeah, it does. I have to take 2... Sorry, I have to take 1 hit. I have to take 2 hits and then light screen. I got the flinch, though. I need another one, though. I hate what the health is right now. I think I don't quite kill again with a Brick Break. So I think I go for Pin Missile, Flinch. If I get a crit on a Night Slash, it definitely kills. Actually, Double Edge might be my best bet here. I think Double Edge will always kill from here. I really should have paid attention to that damage number earlier. Please kill. Fuck's sake. We can at least look at the next battle. It's just slightly away from being able to kill everything. You hate to see it. Rabombe's gonna have to now take a little chip damage, but it's fine because he falls over to everything and anything anyway. Alright, well, there's one guy down. Now this Menace, who, by the way, at least we're going to figure out now, does Vale live through a stone edge? Does he live through Sacred Fire even, actually, with the Occa Berry? If he doesn't, then this won't work. He doesn't live even with an Occa Berry. That is real bad news for me. Some would call it the worst news. Because that means that I need a speed drop of Bubble Beam, I think, to be able to do this now. Which I don't think is particularly likely. It's like a 10% chance. And even then, it's low rolling. Like, if I get the speed drop here, it's still not likely to happen. No. Fuck, let's end die! Oh my god. I guess the other line I can take. But it's so painful. It's just putting Quick Claws at everything and hoping the Quick Claw procs. But I hate that line. Like, if Vale pops a Quick Claw, then he gets a speed drop and then everyone else... Well, the Ribombe will be faster. It's one of those weird situations where this battle would be easier if all three were in the same battle so I could set up some sort of entry hazard, but I can't, so it's really hard. And I don't have Focus Sash either, which would be really good. I have Focus Band, but that's only 10% chance to activate. I can't believe you don't live through a Sacred Fire. I mean, I guess I do, but... Quick Claw, what's the chance? 20% chance, so Quick Claw is more likely than... Focus Band, I think it's called. Focus Band? Yeah, it's Band, right? The one that only works 10% of the time. Anything else I could possibly use? Am I missing an item that could be insane? I can't outspeed this thing. It's faster than my Pokemon, which is actually the fastest bug I can have at this stage of the game. So, I think I just have to get lucky with it. Or figure out some other way to live through an anti-attack and then slow it down. It's like my only strategy. Yeah, it's Focus Band. But I'm pretty certain, let me just quickly check this. I think Focus Band is 10%. Yeah, it's 10%. Do I have Rain Dance? That's actually not a bad idea either. No, why would I fucking have Rain Dance? It'd be fucking useful. Where's Rain Dance in this game? Can I actually get it? If I can, it wouldn't be a bad idea, because then well, it makes my life slightly easier. Not free, but... Rain Dance is in Auburn Waterway, which I think I can't get to without Surf, so I can't get Rain Dance yet. Okay. That's fine. Doesn't move the needle for me. Yeah, I mean, unironically, I'm beginning to think Quick Claw Guillotine might be the strat for the Entei as well. I just can't deal with it. What's Quick Claw? Quick Claw Guillotine chances? It's 6%, right? I think. I actually just don't know. I'm kind of lost right now. It'd be incredible. I think incredible. It'd be nice to have my complement of bug rock type Pokemon, which I can theoretically have at this stage of the game. Alright, back to grinding my face against the wall, I think, because I just don't have a better line than this, I think. I missed. Okay, we lose. I missed my 95 accurate move. I lose. By the way, they've not missed a Sacred Fire or a Stone Edge yet. 95 and 80 accurate. I think it's the 5th time now I've missed a 95 accurate move. So I have to mud shot first, because I don't want the screen to end. So now I've not put the screen on you. I'm stupid. I'll see it out, but I probably should create a save state with the screen on you now. Alright, it's down to you getting some good flinches here. You got one. You didn't get 2, though, so we lose. Okay. Let me put the screen on, because I think the screen would actually let you live that. And I'll create a save state. We need to do one mud shot. I swear the insane difficulty makes my accuracy lower. It's in the game file somewhere, I promise you. Starting this on 88 deaths, I think we've already added 20 more to the counter, just in this battle. Alright, so we need to not get crit now on the light screen turn. Okay, that's basically the perfect setup. Actually, living on 1 there is pretty bad, but the screen's still up for Heracross, I think. So if you miss this flinch, it's not the end of the world. However, if you miss the second flinch, it is the end of the world still. So maybe I've not moved the needle, I don't know. How much do I take still? Yeah, it's about half health. Now I lose the light screen. Fuck me. Pin miss up, by the way, is 95 accurate as well. I think that's a better course for me, though, because it requires me only to get 1 flinch. And I think if they high roll their damage, and I say high roll, they might have low rolled it. We'll figure it out as time goes on, but if I died 1 turn sooner, then maybe it would have been fine. But I think we still weren't, because I think the light screen would have still let the Heracross die. I swear there's something wrong with my game. I swear. How many times are going to miss a 95 accurate move? So I run the numbers. I swear the accuracy of this is, for me, this episode has been... I bet you it's been below 70%. It's crazy. As I said, this is not meant to be the hard part of the fight. This guy's meant to be the easy one. Okay, we hit our 95 accurate move. Cool. Now, don't get crit. Cool. Now, let me hit you one more time. I need to down the next attack. I don't know if the numbers are lining up for me to get killed on the next attack, but it would be the dream. I did get killed. That is perfect. I still don't think it's going to matter because I think Heracross is not taking 2 Thunderbolts in the light screen, but it does mean if I get 1 flinch now, theoretically I'm fine. Theoretically, it does also require pin missile to hit and also hit more than 2 times. So I should still have the screen up, right? I don't know. This game hates me. I get my 1 attempt where my 2 95 accurate moves hit, and then he does the 1 in 16 crit. It's crazy. And then kills me through light screen. Is like this Omniboost raising their crit chance as well? Actually, hang on a minute. I'm just intrigued. What is the documentation? Is it holding an item or something? Am I getting trolled by this thing in some way? Whoops, not the thing I'm meant to open. Trainer guide. The fuck is this thing? Bosses. If only I was on vanilla. And it is a... I think it's a boss wild battle. It has inner focus. Oh. Isn't that increased? Crit. Oh, it can't flinch, apparently. Excuse me? Wait. What? Inner focus? Is it just reduced? How am I flinching it then? Or is the documentation has to be wrong? It literally is just, it can't be flinched, but I'm flinching it. It's literally my strategy. It's Hidden Power Ice, just in case you're wondering. It has Body Slam, Aura Sphere, Thunderbolt. It's holding a Citrus Berry. You're right, I know the item. Its EVs are maxed across the entire board. Right, I'm beginning to see now why this is insane and unfair. And does get an Omni Boost across. Is everyone maxed EVs? Cool. Everyone is maxed EVs. Stats lines I can't actually ever obtain because it's not game legal. Alright, well, that is why I'm super struggling. It's the strongest Raikou that's ever been made. Except for Inner Focus is not working on it. After light screen. Alright, we can now perish. Heracross, I'm sorry if you've heard the news, but apparently you can't flinch this thing. So don't prove it wrong. Didn't flinch. This sucks. This actually sucks so much. At some point, I'm going to have to bite the bullet. I think I'm going to have to, like, breed a squad to fight this thing. But I don't really know what my best plan of action is here. In fact, maybe I should go for the crit, because the crit will ignore the stat changes. Maybe that's even better. Just don't do the fucking shenanigans with flinching. I just give it the... What's it called? Focus lens, and just go for a crit. And see how much damage that does to it. Because I get 2 attacks off, right? Heracross will basically die in the process, but I think that's something that is acceptable. I mean, he's dying like 99.99% of the times anyway. Interesting that Inner Focus is his move, or his ability, but it's... I've definitely flinched this guy a few times now. Alright, I'm going to change the moveset and then see what happens. Because we were critting like crazy last time I did this. Please have the item in the bag, by the way. I'd be so upset with myself if I've given the crit thing to someone else and it's just sitting in the box. Because I can't easily get out of here, because I teleported up to the top, but I don't have my ability to fly back again. It'd actually be quicker for me just to die, I think. Yeah. What's the thing called? Like, focus lens? Or scope lens? I think I've not got it. Yes. Someone else is holding it, aren't they? Yeah, it's not wide lens. I think it's called scope lens. I'm gonna try something else while I get myself sent back to the beginning. I'm gonna give you the life orb. I'm gonna give you a quick claw. And then we're gonna perish this time and go back to the bottom. Right, you've done your job. How much damage does this do is the question. If I crit. I didn't crit. A crit. Show me a crit. Okay, well that's better, clearly. Okay, I've got a new strategy. For killing the first guy, at least. I think that's actually reasonable as well. Here's the problem. What have I got on you now? I've forgotten. It's a quick claw, right? So I need the quick claw to proc. Otherwise, we're cooked. We're cooked. Literally cooked. Oh, you're not even holding the quick claw? I fucked myself over then, because you can't outspeed this thing. Maybe it's a damage roll. Maybe there's a chance you live through this still. No. I'm going to assume it's guaranteed lethal. Otherwise, I don't think they would do that. Which I think means now that I go for a speed drop with you on Bubble Beam, which I think is a 10% chance. Imagine missing, by the way, an 80% accurate move, because Stone Edge is 80% accurate. It'd be so insane if you missed one of them. In fact, he'd basically be dead if you missed one of them. He's now going to use a 95 accurate Sacred Fire on me. I didn't get the speed drop either. Holy shit, he missed an attack. There's a chance. If we crit, you're dead. And I get to see the last Pokemon. A speed drop. You've got another berry. Of course you do. Why wouldn't you have a berry? Another miss or a speed drop. Alright. So that basically guarantees now that we are going to lose this. My last chance is that you Quick Claw Guillotine, because I don't think Thunderbolt will kill from here. It's probably more reliable actually to Quick Claw Thunderbolt get a paralysis than Guillotine, but this is the most showy play. I did get the Quick Claw, you're dead. Because as I said, my fastest bug I can possibly have at this game is Glenn, and he's slower than Entei. So now we're asking for a miss, which Ironhead can't miss now that I think about it, so he always kills Rabombe. And then Olympus can't do anything to this guy. This Entei is a real big problem. He's like perfectly designed to kill bugs. He's a bug squashing machine. You take me back here. That is actual pain. I can't fly back. Can I... Fuck's sake. Just run back, I guess. Man, if this Abra wasn't at the bottom here, I'd be soft-locked right now. Well, I'd almost certainly be soft-locked. I guess there is like that theoretical, minute chance I hit the 6% 3 times in a row of Quick Claw Guillotine. Right, who's holding it? No, really, who's holding it? That's expert belt is you. You're holding the scope lens. Stupid Valley. You take this. I guess the other question I've got right now is, do I want to try to use one of the other Rabombes? But I think I'm okay with my max speed one. I could theoretically drop the speed of one of them to do a better special attack, but none of those guys have Moonblast, so... It swings and roundabouts. So I know you never live, so this berry's actually worthless on you. I think the Quick Claw has some merit being on you. I guess I'm just not going to use Life Orb then, because I need to cheese the game in some way. And the worst part of it all, I have to burn Heracross again. Which is why I was trying to, like, desperately avoid this. Because now I need to get not Heracross. I need to get Yanmega out, put him at the front. No. Put Heracross at the front. Then fly him to the fucking stupid volcano. Go in the volcano, pop one of these. And then find a Magby and then pray again for the god of odds. The odd god. Please, a Magby, I beg of you. Thank you. Now we figured this out as well, we should actually just use Brick Breaks on him. Thank you for the burning me instantaneously. What a blessing we've received on this day. Now you need to fly back to Dahara. We need to not heal, because otherwise I'm going to ruin my Heracross. And then I grab Glenn back. Back in the box, low pressure. Then I need to do this, so we're in the right order. Save the game again. And while I was down there, in all honesty, I should have grabbed every single item off every single Pokemon just in case I suddenly had a reason to use it, but I'm stupid. Mudshot. Light Screen. Mudshot. Alright, perfect. Sub-perfect. I didn't really want to live there, but I think we'll still get a goal. We need a crit on one of these Night Slashes. I missed my first crit with boosted chances. If I get a crit this time, though, it will definitely kill. I think it's actually... actually, it might not be okay, you know. Because Glenn isn't going to boost anymore. You kill with Moonbeam from here? No, because why would it? It's maximum EVs. 252 across the board. And I am but a humble Rabombe. Again. So I need a back-to-back crit there. Is this better? I actually don't know. Like, this seems so stupid. Because actually, it's beyond back-to-back at this point. I actually can't kill from here. Because, yeah, you eat the berry now. So stupid. I think that's fine, actually, because I don't live through a Raikou attack regardless, and literally this is here to proc a quick claw. Alright, that's one of my ways through this over. Now I need a speed drop here. I need a miss. I need a quick claw. The 6%. Like, it's crazy. I will say, actually, that the opening into Raikou is actually acceptable for me for what I'm actually trying to do with my guy, my Wormadam. It actually doesn't matter if he gets hit one time. As long as he lives, it's fine. Because he's literally here for a speed drop, and that's it. Fuck's sake. We can kill you, Sucker Punch. Okay, so one crit is all I need. Now, this is the pain one, because I need, like, a couple of 20% to roll for me or something. Low percentages. A Quick Claw Bulldoze. Right, so this one is already over. Well, not over, but this guy won't achieve his goal. Orchard, you've got a 10% chance on Bubble Beam. A 20% chance as well for Stone Edge to this. The alternate line I could actually go for, which might be better, is Water Pulse into Confusion into a Confusion proc. But I feel like they're both really low percentages. And actually, if he misses and I crit here, I will kill him. But why would you miss an 80 accurate move? It's not 95 accurate like my moves. Glenn, I need you to Quick Claw. Oh, you're dead. And then again, it's Guillotine, Quick Claw, 6%. You missed the 95 now. Oh, I missed the guillotine. I love that you missed the attack when it just simply doesn't matter. By the way, does guillotine actually work the way I think it works right now? Is it actually truly... Does it work on ones that are higher level than you? Because it used to not work on Pokemon that had a higher level, right? But I don't know what its program does in this game. As of Gen 8, it was a vicious tearing attack with big pincers. It faints instantly if it hits, so there's nothing about the level on here. I'm going to assume I can do it. Did I put one on the death counter? Honestly, I don't remember. And I'll also say, I think I missed one earlier, so I'll just add one to the death counter anyway. I just want to see Swissian as well. At least show me it one time. Alright, a crit, please. I didn't get a crit, so I think we actually lose this now. Because I don't think this will kill, and I can't kill you with Sucker Punch. So yeah, this battle's over as well. I didn't get my crit. I don't know. The thing is, normally when I say, oh, I just need to breed a party and I can beat it with a bread party, when I say it, I have like a vague idea of like, okay, I could put this party together with this move. I actually have no idea what to do here. It's not just that they've got better typing than me like Entei has. It just has cheated stats, and I can't match that. I mean, I can't anyway because I'm bugs in their legendary Pokemons, but the EVs all being maxed out and also starting with an Omni Boost is so disgusting. Like, I think everything I can do is always going to come down to a bit of chance eventually. Right, the double crit then means I will win this battle, or sorry, this part of the battle. Alright, we're back to Entei again. I need a Quick Claw. It's... Okay. Ah! Alright. I'm going to try something slightly different. Let's go for Confusion. The crit didn't matter. Well, actually, the crit does matter. In fact, it matters a lot, because I think I'll die to Iron Head now. Yeah, an Iron Head's 100% accurate, so... Quick Claw. The Quick Claw is a lie. Wait. Does someone not have Quick Claw here? I think has Quick Claw. Wait, I might be being stupid. I might be asking for a Quick Claw. Because I think I've only got 2 of them. And I'm talking about 3 people with Quick Claw. You've got the Occa Berry. Okay, I see my problem now. You shouldn't have the Occa Berry. That's my bad. Now it could work. I mean, it's still not great because I don't have the strategy of Quick Clawing with Rabombe anymore, but... I knew something felt a bit up. You might as well take Life Orb. Alright, we're not sacrificing Wormadam now for absolutely no reason. Which basically is what I was doing every other battle because he had no chance of actually surviving through the first attack. Okay, optimal battle so far. I need a crit. Huge. Now, I believe that Veil will be able to kill from here. Maybe unless Hidden Power crits me. But even... no, it probably would kill me. I think Sucker Punch will get you from here. I'm actually not entirely certain, though. Jesus Christ. Oh! God damn it. This is so frustrating. I think I could come back and do this another time with a different squad. But I'm being sincere, I can't think of a much better way of doing it than this. I think it's always going to come down to a bit of luck. Like, they are just super, super strong, right? So I basically need a double crit here. Which I think is pretty unlikely. So I've done this one time, right? And we got the kill. So it must be a damage roll. Like, if I get high enough on all these attacks, I can get through the kill here. Like, this time I will kill with Sucker Punch, which I didn't the previous time. So it's a damage roll. Okay. Okay. I think... Please have the Quick Claw on. Do you have the Quick Claw on? Can I check this? You do. 20% chance for Quick Claw. That's what we're going with. Holy shit. Hang on a minute. Now, we need to think about what the actual strategy is. I'm going to go to Speed Drop, right? Huge. Rabombe's now faster than Entei. Which, by the way, I think all that means now is that I'm going to Stun Spore it and actually get the Stun Spore off. And then I'm going for Paralysis to save me. Because nothing else will kill from here. Like, I literally don't have super effective moves. You're literally here to put a Stun Spore on. You fucking missed the Stun Spore. I hate you. I actually hate you. This does mean that I think I realize what item I should put on you now. It's not this. It's so stupid. I should put on Wide Lens to increase your accuracy. Because actually your damage is irrelevant. You're not here to do damage. In fact, Rabombe, you actually might have no reason to be here. It might be better for me to put Yanmega in for the chance of Hypnosis instead. Because the only reason this like makes any sense is the stun spore gives a speed drop, so other things then can outspeed you, but I'm not letting anything else live anymore. So I might as well put it to sleep and try and get a 3-turn sleep and go to Araquanid and kill with Araquanid instead. Man, I will say it does suck with this strategy because at least on my other one, Heracross lived, but this one it's like Heracross is guaranteed to die. There's no, like, saving the Heracross. Oh, and then we missed a quick claw. Okay. If that's the case, I have to get the speed drop some other way. What a pulse. What is your confusion rate? Is it 30? It's 20%. Full beam, what is your accuracy? Oh, so your secondary effect. I'm pretty certain it's 10%, right? Yeah. But it's like a 20% chance of a 20% chance of a 30% chance of happening, right? Because I think not breaking through confusion's 30, is it? Like, it's seriously low. Imagine missing a Stone Edge again, as I said. So I need a miss now. And I don't have Quick Claw here anymore, so this can't actually win anymore. Quick Claw Guillotine, 6%. Come on. Oh, come on. I guess the other thing you could actually hold, but I don't think it matters sincerely. I could give you a Steel Resist Berry, but I'm pretty certain you die to every single move it uses. It's just choosing to use a 100% accurate move, which would still be really painful for me. I don't know. I'm just grinding my face into the wall, but I think it's like at stupid odds right now. It's almost worth risking a Quick Claw proc on this battle rather than the other one and killing with my other guy, my Wormadam instead, and then saving Heracross for later with the flinch strat. We're asking for a Quick Claw. Okay, so we're faster than it now. Now I'm asking for a Paralysis, and ideally the Paralysis procs. Okay, this is the best situation I've ever been in so far, as sad as it is to say this. It's still got its attack off, but that's what Rabombi was here for. I now need Orchard to beat Entei. And I think at this point the speed drop doesn't matter anymore, Confusion is what matters. So we're going to roll the 20% Confusion. That's his berry. He missed the 80 accurate move. That's huge. Alright, that's fine. That's what the berry was here for. I think we're going to see Swiftsteam one time. The stars have aligned. Now, I've not seen this thing yet. I don't know what it can do. I'm really, really hoping now that this guy can kill it. It has pressure that is not that scary. I'm not rolling the 6%. We'll go for Quick Claw T-Bolt. We'll see if he can actually kill me first. I'm faster than you? What? How? It has Mirror Coat. It has Mirror Coat. It has Mirror Coat! Ah! Oh my god. I can't. Lunge on it, Orchard. It has a flying type move. How did I go quicker? Did it quick claw proc then I just didn't notice? It had to be, right? I must have just not been looking. There's no way you're that slow. You're holding a citrus berry as well. You're not holding something to slow you down. You've got Scald, Air Slash, Mirror, Body Slam, and Mirror Coat. Cool. I can't believe that. I mean, I can, but... And you've got 252 EVs and everything. Where are you, Swissy? How slow are you? You're 85 speed. It must have been a quick line. I'm just stupid. That can be the only logical explanation. Well, that's bad. Bad for a few reasons. Firstly, I think even with a crit of the Thunderbolt, I didn't kill there. Secondly, my only way of beating that thing with my current party would be a paralysis and then a paralysis flinch on the Mirror Coat, which is really low percentage, on top of all the low percentage stuff I'm doing anyway. I don't know. I actually think this might be that's the end of it all. I had no idea this fucking nightmare max EVs legendaries were here. If they weren't all max EVs, by the way, with Omni Boost, I could easily do this. It's the fact that they are so tanky, they're so damaging as well. Like, it's crazy. I'm gonna try this, just for a change of pace. Interesting new body slam there. Why didn't you use hidden power this time? Okay, so if I quick claw proc now, do I kill this thing? I think the answer to that is no, but if I crit as well, I will kill it. Man, it wasn't even close. Why are you body slamming? Oh, you got paralysis? Cool. Very cool. I don't get it. Why are you max stats? Guillotine. Yeah, this... I think theoretically I can beat it with this party, but like, the theory is so unrealistic. It would be like playing Iron Peg all over again and trying to beat it like Iron Peg. It would take me like 20 hours to do this. I just don't have a good line for this. I need to do better with the Raikou. To get through the Raikou better would mean that I would potentially... I mean, I need to 2-for-1 everything, right? So as long as I 2-for-1 everything, it's fine. So I just need to come up with a strategy where 2 guys can beat 1 guy, 2 guys beat 1 guy, 2 guys beat 1 guy. It shouldn't be that hard. Theoretically, I can 2-for-1 this thing. We've already done it once, or twice even, the Raikou. But the strategy theoretically shouldn't work because the Pokemon's not meant to be able to get flinch, and I use flinch strats. But surely I can come up with a better strategy to kill this maxed out Raikou. The Entei is the big problem though. That thing is disgusting. Max stats and has 2 super effective moves into my bugs, and into certain types it's gonna be 4 times. Like bug flying, bug steel, can't use it because I'll just get absolutely roasted by them. So Araquanid seems like the best bet. It may be the best option actually to go for Araquanid, and just have the Araquanid take it down with low accuracy moves. Just assume Stone Edge is gonna miss multiple times. That might be a better line. Then that takes me to Swissing, that we know it's got a flying type move, but Scald won't hurt me too much on the bugs. Mirror Coat could be a bit of an issue though. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I think I'm gonna have to like sit down and just solve this. So I'll give you one last attempt because I want to. I was gonna say I want to die to get back, but I don't really die and go back. I'll give you one last hurrah. And I think the one last hurrah, I'm gonna go with flinch strats, which shouldn't work, as I said, because the Pokemon's not meant to be able to get flinch, but didn't stop me doing it before. This way is theoretically possible for me to retain every other Pokemon except for Charjabug. So this is... I missed a move, didn't I? Well, this road's already over, by the way. So I'm slower than Raikou already. Yep. Nice of it to give me one more for the road where it just Giga Trolls me. I know it's hit powering me again. I'm not even going to kill this Raikou, by the way. Like, that is ridiculous. That is actually ridiculous. The damage I do to that thing, or the lack thereof. Moonblast on a pretty strong special attacker. And I did, like, a chip damage. It's stupid. It's so stupid. Hey, we killed it. It's fine. I'm going to quick claw guillotine the other two now. Don't mind me. I missed my quick claw guillotine, sir. Water pulse confusion. We got the confusion. I now need to get hit by the confusion. All right, I hit you. If I'd crit that, I would have killed you. Aww. Look, I think what's worse as well is it spams 80 accurate moves at me, and I'm like doing 95 accurate moves, and I miss by like way more often. It's so stupid. Anyway. That's going to do for this episode. I'm sorry, it's been probably the worst episode so far. But you kind of, I mean, I guess this is what you get, right? You have to take the rough and the smooth. We've been kind of motoring recently, and sadly we're not motoring right now. This is going to be a real pain in the ass, so I'll try and figure out a strategy off camera. It's probably going to be using repetitions of Pokemon. I think I will end up using like double Araquanid or something versus the Entei instead. I'll try and think of some smarter strategy to kill the Raikou. It may again just be double Wormadam Sandy or something and just spam ground moves until it dies. And then that Swiss scene at the end, I might have to make like Wormadam... No, it can't be right. I can't make the Wormadam grass mode because that will be 4 times weak to flying. So yeah, I'll have to try and come up with some other way to kill that thing. It probably is some sort of electric strategy, but maybe I'll try and make a physical electric attacker. I don't know. That's not going to really work because my bug pool is pretty small, but... Anyway, that'll do it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, why not leave a like, comment, subscribe. Everything helps me out, and I'll see you again next time. Bye! This episode is going to be completing a quest. Specifically, the quest in name... I don't know where it is, but we'll find it. It's this one. We are going to do the location game corner, get popping, play Cloudburst, and collect 3,000 coins in a single day. Apparently I've got 2,886 coins remaining. I guess this is still classed as the same day as the last time I did this. Fine. I don't know how long this is going to take. I suspect it's going to take some time though. Bearing in mind one cycle of that minigame got me about 100. I think at max we get about 200-ish. Maybe at like Gigamax is like 400 if you're very, very lucky. So we're going to do that because, as I said at the start of all of this like playthrough, normally I just beat the Elite Four and then, you know, wipe my hands off the challenge. This time, because there are actually some good battles in some of the quests, and actually some good battles in the post-game, I wanted to do all quests. There are some that I might, you know, we've done all the quests, but like collect every single Pokemon, maybe I'd be happy with that as well. But I figured, if I want to show me getting every single quest, I should show people getting every single quest. Which means I shouldn't just do this off camera, which was going to be my original intention. So we're all going to suffer together, ladies and gentlemen. Seems perfect, right? So anyway, so what we're going to do this episode, and again, this is why I've entitled it a 0.5 episode, or I will entitle it a 0.5 episode. I'm going to literally do this for the entire episode. So if you're interested in the story or interested in the challenges to do with, you know, Pokemon battles, what's that type of thing all about? Then don't worry, you're not going to see a Pokemon battle this entire episode, is my intention. The other part of this, which is going to like scare me and puts me in the territory of, I think this might be the worst episode of all time, is, let's be real here, Cloudburst, not exactly the most entertaining of games. So I have to like fill air basically for however long this is going to take. And as I said, I think this could take maybe hours, maybe like beyond this. I might actually not be able to do this in this block. That would be painful. Actually, YouTube, you won't see this if I don't actually complete it in a stream. Because I'll have to come back and do it again another time. But anyway, that is all we're doing today. We're going to be doing Cloudburst. I'm going to be trying to do it as efficiently as possible. I will also be using the speed up button just to make my life easier. If you think that is cheating, write it in the comments below and I will ignore it. But it's going to be really painful otherwise. So in case again you're not aware of Cloudburst, it is the game where you pop balloons. I want to pop the stripy balloons. I want to pop the full block balloons, I don't know what you'd call it, like this one, the plain balloons, I guess. I also want to pop the green ones, because green ones double your points. So ideally, we want to get more than one green on a run. And by the way, this doubles the ones I collect as well as the ones I'd already collected, so it's fine to collect a bunch of these balloons and then get the green one afterwards. They are both legitimate strategies. At the very least as well, we'll be getting 100 per cycle. Otherwise, this will be true tedium. By the way, we don't want to get these starry, sparkly ones because they do -7, which is not very good. Give me the green. Nice. Okay. That's a reasonable cycle. Flappy Bird enjoys will enjoy this episode. I mean, it's not even really Flappy Birds, is it? Actually, I'll give Cloudburst credit. I find it vaguely amusing. Not to the point of, you know, I'd want to do this every time for 3,000 coins. And actually, bearing in mind, I think the most expensive things in the shop are like 10,000 coins, so I will probably be doing this off camera as well to get many good battle items. But as I said, there's many reasons I want to do this. One of them is there is a quest associated, and that's the main reason I'm doing this on camera. But also there are a couple of battle items which I really would like to get. And so far, I've done all these battles with like pretty poor items, to be completely honest with you. So I'd like to make it a little bit easier on myself. Anyway, you got a double green again. I am pretty content with this. And I think this will be around the par score. If we can get around like 175, like to 200, fine. I'm okay with this. I also know what the reward for this is, by the way, in case you're wondering. I'm pretty certain you get like Flying Pikachu or something for this. Or something related. So I've cleared up some spots in my party to accept it. Because if you don't accept this quest and a day goes by, it resets the quest. How do I know that? I've done it on a previous playthrough, so I did not want to make that mistake again. But the other thing, like, going into this episode, or, you know, this stream, I was thinking I need to come up with some good conversation topics. And honestly, I should have noted them down because I've got the world's worst memory. I don't know what has happened to me. Most people have, you know, grey matter. They have, I think, white matter as well. I think my brain has dark matter in it or something. Whoops. Because anything that just goes into my brain, I just immediately forget. Because I was like, you know what, we have to fill out some space. Let's talk about Pokemon. And in the last couple of days, just to date this video a little bit, the Wolfie Glick Toronto video came up, which was, firstly, 4.5 hours long, but secondly, extremely entertaining. If you want to see, like, what VGC Pokemon, like, the, you know, the video game Pokemon is, played at the highest level, narrated by someone that basically knows all there is to know about it, and it's actually very entertaining, got a good rapport. I would recommend watching, you know, Wolfie Glick. I think he's like, I don't want to be mean to the rest of the community, but I think he's like head and shoulders above anyone else, at least that I'm aware of. So I watched his Toronto video, and I was like, oh, I can talk about some like the stuff from the Toronto video. There's also been a new-ish rule set that's come out as well, which has got some funny situations that have arisen from it. I was like, okay, I can sit down and I'll talk about Pokemon. And as soon as I was like sitting down in my stream to like turn it on, I was like, okay, what was the team he used again? I just couldn't remember. It was a very like iconic team as well. It's like he was beating the game. I'd say beating the game. He was beating his opponents by not the conventional means. He was using Perish Song Trap, but I just couldn't remember. I was like, I just watched this 4.5 hour video, finishing it yesterday, and I can't remember the topic of the video anymore. So that's kind of where my brain is. So whenever I have to fill like space, I've not prepared anything for it. I literally can't prepare anything for it. I guess I could write it down on my notepad in front of me, but I haven't, so eventually I'm going to run out of conversation topics. I'm going to run out of... I mean, let's be real. I don't have a lot going on in my life right now. I do occasionally stream. I occasionally sleep. I hurt my neck the other day. That's about it. So expect at the end of this for me to just go into, like, silent mode almost, because I will just run out of things to say. But anyway, I enjoyed the 4.5 hour Wolfie Glick video. That was very good. And the perish trapping stuff seemed very cool. I actually tried to see if I could do perish trapping with bugs. Spoilers, you can't do perish trapping with bugs. Partially because it's actually quite hard to do in singles anyway, and most of this game is singles. But also, there is no bug-type Pokemon in the game that can actually trap Pokemon to the field. Not quite strictly speaking true, by the way. There are other means to trap people into the game other than Arena Trap and Shadow Tag, I believe, are the two common abilities you use. You could also use Vortex moves. I don't know what they're actually called specifically, but, you know, things like Fire Spin and Rock Tomb, I think it is, as well, that traps you onto the field. You could theoretically use that, but that's not particularly, like, ideal. Also, it would require you to switch out your Perishong user. There is, by the way, a Perishong user, and this gets me back around to the bug-type Pokemon. I didn't realize that Kricketune is a Perishong user, which I think is why it's got such awful stats. It's because it's got this, like, iconic move that theoretically can just kill anything, as long as your Kricketune can live for, like, 3 turns. And I think everything they give Perishong to, typically, is... it has some sort of frailty to it, whether it's the typing or the stats. And in Kricketune's case, it gave it both. It has an awful typing and it has awful stats, so maybe we'll try and make it a Perishong thing at some point, and maybe we'll try and beat someone with Perishong, but it's probably not realistically going to happen. But also from all this video, it got me thinking, because I think this was during Regulation H, I think it was, this video was filmed in, because it takes some months for these videos to get put together. And I wanted to see what the current rule set is, and the current rule set I think is I right now, which is you're allowed to use 2 forbidden Pokemon, I think it's called, or like restricted Pokemon or something, which is basically you can use 2 legendaries, not including Paradox for Gen 9. And I say this is kind of interesting. I'll get back to like what I'm doing, well, in this playthrough at some point, but I believe the Pokemon that are like particularly strong right now are Calyrex Ice Rider. I think it's particularly strong. Miraidon is particularly strong right now. And there's a few other. Ursaluna is also extremely popular right now. I think both Blood Moon and the other form of Ursaluna. All these Pokemon, part of the reason why they're like strong, not the only reason, I'm like jumping over many things right now, is they have spread moves. And what's quite funny, and this is, again, not particularly like popular, but because spread moves are popular, the move Wide Guard is seeing a lot more use. Now, they typically use Wide Guard on things like, I think it's Lunara, it's called, who I use actually my Ghost-only playthrough, Legendary Pokemon. Some people in testing, and I've seen it on some of the championships, but again, I don't think it's made a particularly big team, are using Araquanid. So this question I got last time, which was, do any bugs see competitive play? Currently, Volcarona is seeing a bit of play, but also Araquanid is actually seeing tiny bits of play. Not particularly popular, but it just made me laugh that I was like, okay, let's see what the current state of VGC is. And I was pouring through the team sheets and I saw an Araquanid there. It's like, what is going on? What is this cursed timeline we live in? So let's just run the numbers for me. If I get a score of 175 per 45 seconds, it's only going to take me 12.85 minutes to complete this. Time? I should set a timer. I mean, it'd be great if it was 12 point something seconds. I mean, I'll still make this a point episode for you guys, but if I could make this a point episode with only 12 minutes of me waffling about shit, I think that'd be better for me and the community if that were the case. So we'll aim for the 12 or 13 minute mark. I'll give myself 15 seconds leeway to average it up. Alright, where is this green balloon? Also, I should probably not get Captain distracted by this, because I really do need to find green balloons. To be fair, there is a bit of, like, method in the madness on this. And, like, I could probably optimize this in some other ways that I think the green balloon isn't always on the board. You have to like pop balloons for other balloons to appear. And I assume there's like a random chance the green balloon appears. So I should try to pop as many like... I mean, I'm going to say, pop as many balloons as you can, but like conceivably I should also go for blank balloons sometimes as long as they're closer. Just to try and increase the chance of a spawn rate of a green balloon. And possibly at the beginning, I should actually consider popping the star balloons when I'm at 0 points. Because why not, right? There's virtually no punish for it, because I have no points. I'm pretty certain you can't go into negative, which is why I say this is like not truly a gambling game. Because I don't think I can lose. Well, strictly speaking, I can lose. I think there's a payment to get it into the game. I think it's like 15 coins. So as long as I make more than 15 coins, I'm good. Checking with you. Are you 3,000? Oh my god, it's so much lower than I thought. Okay, this is actually not going to take that long. Maybe I was running the calculation at 30,000. I don't remember. But I thought this took me like hours before. Maybe it was to get to... I don't know. I actually don't remember. Either way, that's fantastic. If we can do a point episode where we just complete this quest, I'm thrilled with it. Whoops. Oh well. See? I got a green balloon as a reward. Definitely was the reason that I hit that star balloon to get another green balloon spawn. Anyway. Right. Desperately looking for the green boy. Any green boys? No. I'll take a stripy boy then. Got one right on the line as well. I mean, as I said, theoretically, I'm going to probably do some of this off camera just to save you some time. But I really need to, firstly, get Destiny Knot. But secondly, I need to start picking up some of these big things. Like, ability pills will also be quite useful. I probably, and I'll actually Google this at some point, what the best money farming method is in this game. It'd probably be easy for me to buy coins, but currently I don't actually have, like, unlimited change. So, I suspect I'm going to be playing Cloudburst for many tens of thousands of coins, but I won't, like, I won't, what's the word I'm looking for? Brain? Can I, Black Matter, can you release some of my words? I need some more of my dictionary. I actually can't bring the word forwards right now in my brain. I want to basically say I won't apply this terrible time to you, but I forgot the actual word for it rather than apply, which is really not the word I'm looking for. Afflict? Maybe afflict is good enough. Alright. Log back in again. This is the other thing about this. Like I say, oh, I have to fill up this dead space. If I actually like look away at my screen, I'm like looking at the chat, I'm thinking about other things, then I miss points, which just increases the time this is going to take. So I was actually toying with just sitting in silence doing this off camera, not even putting Twitch to this, but I thought, you know what, fuck it, Twitch, you also deserve to suffer with me. So yeah, it's like, I'll do it spoken. Whoops. I think I can snipe this one on the way around. No, I can't quite. This is also slightly awkward on keyboard, by the way. I suspect this would be way easier if I could use a controller. Oh, I see you, green balloon. Nice, 240. I'll take it. Wow, 3,000 was nowhere near as much as I thought. This is actually going to be quite a short video. Oh well. Honestly, I'm fine with this. Man, had I known this, I would have just stuck it onto the front end of a real episode, but now I've already done the introduction, I will keep it as its own separate entity. Whoops. Don't give me a star one, please. I don't know what the logic in this either is. Like, why the star balloons are negatives? Is there some sort of connotation that star balloons should be negative? I guess it's like the stunned effect right above your head. That it's actually stunning me. Any green boys? I see no green boys. I'll just take some stripy boys. Now, the real kick will be if... I don't know when I started doing this. If a day passes as I'm doing it, then it'll reset the points, which would be quite funny. I'm probably at this point not ha-ha funny, but funny nonetheless. Alright, where are my green balloons? I see many stripes. I'll take mini stripes. Oh my god, there's so many. No! Alright. I'll forgive you, game. I see no green. I see the green. I think I'm just spinning around. I'm orbiting it. Come on. Alright, get done dirty. I should really check what my point total is right now. Son of a bitch, green one. Where were you on the last one? I was doing so well. But yeah, I think it's theoretically possible on this, and I think I've only done this once, and I have literally no video evidence, so you can call me out on this one. I've definitely got 2 greens in the ring. In fact, I think I've already done it this episode. I think once or twice I've got 3 as well, and I think my record's somewhere around the 500s. But I'm pretty certain that is just RNG at that point. The green balloon spawns that many times. I think this is the second one of this run, right? Oh, wow. 400 more, I think, will get me there. Could be 2 more. And I see a green boy. Huge. I see many sparkly ones. Not many non-sparklies. Can I sneak this one? I can't. Okay. That's not too bad. Close to 200. It'll probably take me 3 then. You love to see it. An early green. There might be some better meta games, by the way, before I get to it in the comments saying, like, I'm a cloudburst expert and you're playing it wrong. I don't care. Maybe there's a better way to optimize for the appearance of the green balloons. I don't know about that. Maybe I should leave it till the end or something, but I feel like taking it as soon as possible to try and increase the chance another one spawns, because I don't think 2 can exist on the map at the same time. So I'm pretty sure you just want to hit balloons as frequently as possible. That is my running strategy. I would love to see a 3rd one right now. It would go kind of crazy, actually. Alright, we won't get it, but 256, reasonable. Oh, that's 3,000. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I did it. Yeah, you do get Flying Pikachu, which, for a bug-only playthrough, is slightly unfortunate. But that's another achievement done. I didn't do it off camera. Oh, I forgot that's the other reason to do this. If you do this, this guy will give you happy hour where he doubles the coins for you, which is really, really useful when you need to grind it. I knew there was a reason for me to do this. It'll make my life off camera very, very convenient. Okay, I'll take that. Also, Pikachu, get in the box. You're not a goodie, you're not a bug. I'll put you in the bottom left corner though, so you feel special. And I'll grab 2 Pokemon back again. So I'm ready to go back out again next time. And one final thing. Let me go buy some items. And the one I really, really need right now, I need Destiny Knots. I actually need 2 of them. Did I buy one last time? I can't remember. I don't think I did, right? I didn't have enough coins. Let me just quickly check, because I really only need 2, not any more than that. Wait, do I already have one? Where are you, Destiny Knot? I fucked up. I've got 3 now. Alright, well, you win some, you lose some. That's fine. Honestly, a small price to pay for humor. Anything else I actually desperately need right now? I might have brought air balloon if I could afford it now. That's okay. Well, YouTube, that's going to do it for this half episode. I hope you enjoyed the nonsensical rambling. Next time, I'll actually do a proper episode. Goodbye.